everyone, welcome to a gorgeous spring morning with us. The camera's about to run out of charge. What a time to start the vlog. Why do I never check these things before I start filming? It's literally flashing bright red in my face. Right, I'm going to end this here and I'll come back to you for part 2. Right, round 2 of trying to film this video. Camera is now fully charged, so I can film a vlog for you all, even though it's now like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it doesn't matter. Welcome to a new vlog, everybody, on this absolutely gorgeous sunny day. It is so warm outside and I've been outside with no coat on, not even my body warmer, just like this in my top, and I weren't even cold and it felt amazing. Yeah, anyway, it's Friday today. Jessie is at school. It's actually the last day before the Easter holidays, so 2 weeks off. I probably should get a kind of plan in place for what we're going to get up to, just stuff at home as well, and just see how we get on these next 2 weeks. I want to try and keep as active as possible. Whether that actually happens or not, I'm not sure, but I think last term we struggled when we had the week off and we kind of just sat at home all day. Not that there's any issue with that, because you all know I am a lover of a home day, but yeah, I feel like it was more doable when Jessie was younger, or like when Teddy was newborn and Jessie wasn't as old as he is now, to have home days. But now that they're both at like the stage they're at now, it's difficult to have like full days at home for like 2 days. So I might get a plan in place and see if we can get out sorted. But this morning I wanted to show you, sorry, I'm supposed to be putting clothes away whilst I'm talking to you. Can't multitask, obviously. This morning I wanted to show you an order I'd got. So if you saw in the first clip behind me, there was like 2 boxes. I actually did an order with British Sourdough on TikTok. If you don't follow them, you need to. If you want to do like any sourdough, their videos are amazing. Not that I've started sourdough, sorry, I feel like I've got so much to catch you up on, because like I've not filmed in a week and I've not even filmed about my bread making yet, so maybe we should talk about that first before I get into the British sourdough thing. So yeah, let me just rewind a little bit. I think I've mentioned I wanted to start making bread, and on Mother's Day Jimmy bought me a bread whisk from the little shop down in the Worsborough Mill Country Park, where they sell like their sourdough and stuff. And I was so excited because I wanted one for so long, and that night I went to Morrison's and I bought flour, I bought everything I needed basically to make some focaccia, because I follow this lady on TikTok called Lacey, and if you are wanting to make any sort of bread, you need to go and follow her on TikTok, because she's got just the full recipe on her pinned video of how to make focaccia, but she's also got a cookbook now called 3 Dough 60 Recipes, which I really want to get. And it's basically like you learn the basic 3 doughs and then you can make 60 worth of like recipes with this dough. But anyway, I followed her focaccia recipe and I was actually pleasantly surprised with how it turned out, to be honest. And I've made 3 focaccias so far and some soft white bread rolls since Sunday. It's now Friday. And I've been loving it. I've been absolutely loving it. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to some like proper mixing bowls and some other bits and stuff. And I already followed British Sourdough anyway. They actually sell the starter for your sourdough, so you literally order your starter from them. They send it you and then you just feed it. But I don't fully understand all the sourdough stuff, because I think it's a lot to get your head around. It feels like it right now anyway, but I will make sourdough at some point. But anyway, they sell stuff for making bread basically. It's mainly for sourdough, but their stuff you can pretty much buy for any sort of bread making. So I bought some stuff from them, which I will go and show you in a second, but Teddy's currently asleep, so I don't want to go downstairs and wake him up. And I've also got some bits coming from Very, because I have now got an obsession with Mason Cash and their like kitchenware, like bowls and just stuff. I just want everything. And I didn't realise that the pasta dish that I have had since we moved in here is actually Mason Cash, and I've always felt it and thought, you know what, this is such good quality. And oh my god, I'm now just obsessed. I've got like a mixing bowl coming from Mason Cash. Yeah, it's been a good week. I've been feeling good this week. I feel like I was starting to slowly dip into this really horrible funk again at some point, and I was really trying hard to get myself out of it. I think it's just because I've been struggling with content recently and what to post and stuff that makes me happy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's this like new shift that I'm trying to go into with this lifestyle change, that I'm just struggling with what to post and what I should post. And I think I was just thinking too much into it and getting into my own head too much. So anyway, I'm not going to delve into that too far because I'll end up getting all deep and everything like that. So yeah, it's a lovely Friday. It's so sunny outside. We've got no plans for tonight. No, just a nice night at home. And then tomorrow the boys are going to my mum's house because she only gets to see them on a weekend really, because she works all through the week. We're normally going on a Friday night for a takeaway, but she's having her hair done tonight, and then tomorrow night she's going to see Peter Kay. So she's going to have him in the morning whilst I get some work done, because I've actually got something I need to film for Monday, so I need to do that ASAP. And then tomorrow night we're going to Jimmy's dad's for some food. But yeah, we've got some really good stuff coming up, guys. I'm like, now we're coming into summer and everything like that. Well, we've only just entered spring, but I mean the nicer, warmer weather. We've got some really exciting plans coming up that I'm so excited about. Unfortunately, none of them are caravan videos, because I keep showing Jimmy every time I get a message about when are you going to Haven. I know, guys, how bad is it? We're in April and we've not been to caravan this year. But we've got other stuff planned for this year that's meant that the caravan has had to take a bit of a back burner, and we've just not had the we've got other stuff that we've got to pay for, and a weekend at the caravan is just off the cards at the minute, unfortunately. And that's just the way it is. You have to sacrifice some things sometimes. And you know, I've mentioned before, we're going abroad in September for my best friend's wedding because I'm a bridesmaid, so obviously that's you know, we've got money to pay for that and everything. And we've also booked a Scotland trip, which Jimmy has been wanting to do for quite a while with his friend, and I'm actually going now, which I didn't expect. I didn't know I were invited. So we're doing NC 500. we're not taking the boys with us, because it's not fair on them for how much driving is involved a day, because I think the NC 500, I mean, you can make it as long or as short as you want. And I know I've had a look at some videos on TikTok. Some people do like 14-day trips, some people do 10-day trips, some people do, you know, whatever, and stop off at all the different places. But we're doing Sunday to Thursday in June, and I'm so excited for it. Like, I actually cannot wait. So we went round to his friend's house on Wednesday night and booked it all. We booked all the hotels and everything, and I'm so looking forward to it. I feel like it's a once in a lifetime thing, kind of. I don't know, would we ever do it again? I'm not sure. And I think if we were to take the boys, we would wait until they were like way older and do it then. So maybe in like a good 7 years, when they're like, you know, able to stay in the car for 5-6 hours at a time. So we've got that coming up, which I'm really excited about. I've also got my friend's hen do, which I'm not allowed to tell you because she doesn't know where we're going. And if she watches this video, then I've basically spoiled the surprise. I'm going to Liverpool in 2 weeks with my mum for the night, which is so exciting. We've literally just sorted that, like, well, she messaged me last night saying, what are you doing on 16th of April? I said nothing. She said, do you want to go to Liverpool for that night? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we've got some lovely stuff coming up. Unfortunately, just no caravan holidays, but you don't know what, you know, you never know what's going to happen. Tomorrow, Jimmy could come up to me and say, do you fancy going to Haven for weekend? And I'll be like, absolutely. But yeah, unfortunately, no Haven holidays yet, but we've got loads of other stuff to look forward to that we're really grateful for and excited about. So yeah, I just thought I'd start the vlog off in a very nice, positive way about all the exciting things that we've got coming up. And to be honest, the thing that I'm most looking forward to is going to the beer garden on a Friday night with my friends, because last year we started doing that a lot more, going to a little pub in Wentworth on like a Friday night. There's like a little play park for the boys and like massive garden, and it was just so lovely, and those nights were just so lovely when I look back, and I can't wait to do that again this year. So that's what I'm most looking forward to this year. But on that note, I was going to say, if you want me to film the NC 500 vlog, let me know, because I will definitely do that. Because I said to Jimmy, I'm not sure if my audience would be, because I know obviously you love all the caravan videos, but I feel like this is a bit different. You know, it's a lot of driving and stuff like that, and I really want to film it because I feel like it would be good to look back on. I know that you lot might not enjoy that as much as like a video at home where I'm doing like B&M hauls and stuff, because I love stuff like that. But I thought it'd be good for other people as well, because I'm definitely going to be watching some videos myself on it, and I'm so excited. So the places we're going is, we're starting off at Inverness, because I think that's where you start. I'm not sure, but I don't know. And then we're moving to, let me check. So if there's any Scottish people here, let me know if there's any recommendations on these places that we're going. So we're starting in Inverness, and then we're going to, I think I might say this wrong, so I am so sorry, Ullapool, and then we're moving to John O'Groats, and then we're going to Loch Lomond, which I am very excited for. I'm very excited for Loch Lomond. I think that's how you say it as well. Again, sorry if I've said any of those wrong. Very excited about it. I'm so excited. So yeah, any recommendations, let me know. I've only ever been to Scotland once, and technically I didn't go, although I was in Scotland, but I didn't go to see like the views. I went for a scooter competition when my brother did scooters. When he was younger, we used to go all over for these competitions for him, and that's the only time I've been. And I literally was just in a skate park and didn't actually see Scotland, so I've never been technically to see all the lovely views. But when I've gone onto TikTok and had a look at all of the stuff that you can see on NC500, wow, it doesn't even look real. Some of the stuff, it looks absolutely insane, so I am very excited about it. Oh, excited. Anyway, I need to put some clothes away. I need to do a tidy up downstairs because the boys have had a bit of a crazy morning this morning and just taken all the pillows off the sofa. And we had a very quick dinner before we took Jessie to school that I am yet to clean up. And this is like my time to shine. This time when Teddy's asleep and Jessie's at school, I can get so much done in this time, so that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to sort that now. I've actually got the bottom sheet in for a wash, so I need to get that out of the washer and dry it. Hopefully it'll be dry. I think this weather will keep it, or we'll dry it quickly, hopefully. And then when Teddy wakes up, I'll go down and I'll show you all of the bits that I got from British Sourdough. Whilst Teddy was asleep and I'm upstairs, I'll show you the boys' bedroom now that it's basically finished, because I keep saying, I think for the last 5 vlogs, I said I'm going to show you the boys' room and I've never done it. So finally I can show you it finished. Yeah, I just love it so much. Here is the boys' room all finished. Jesse put these stars on himself, bless him. He likes to move them about every so often. So we've got this here. We've actually got the Maui hook over there because they've been watching Moana this morning and he wanted his Maui hook out. We've got the drawers here with just some washing on top that for some reason I've got like the top to a pyjama set but not the bottoms, and I just need to make sure that when I put them in wash, I'm putting them in wash together, because then I just end up with like loose things. I will sort this out as well, because who remembers the ones in the living room when for about a year the middle picture was like this and everyone was telling me all the time to move it back up because it was so annoying, but I will sort that out. We've got the gorgeous shelves here. I love these shelves so much. They're so stunning. Just with some little bits on, just some random bits like this over here I've actually had since Jessie was born. That's actually Jessie in that photo. And whilst we were sorting all the rooms out, I came across it and thought it'd just be nice to put in here. This is their duckling jelly cat that I bought last year for Easter. This is Jessie's Peter Rabbit complete set thing, and Teddy's got the same, just in a different cover. Teddy got his for Christmas and I got Jesse his for his first birthday, and I just thought it'd be nice for him to have one each, for him to, you know, basically like a little heirloom for him. This again I found when we were clearing everything out. I got this bought for Teddy's baby shower. It's actually a photo book, but I just thought it was so nice and it fits so perfectly on there. We've got little J&T here and Boys Club, that's from Etsy. And then this on here, I just love it so much. Honestly, I can't even tell you how much I love it. We've got the little bookshelf here, which was from B&Q, full of some books, and it did have all of their Jellycats on it. I've actually got way more Jellycats than I thought, guys, but I'll show you in a second where I'm going to put those up. But yeah, we've got, is this Finnegan Frog? To be honest, Ellie actually bought most of these Jellycats. I don't like actively collect them for the boys, but we've actually, we haven't got loads, but you know, we've got quite a few. So we've got that one. This is the one that she bought for Teddy when he was born. We've got the monkey, I think she bought Teddy this one for Christmas, I believe. Don't know which one this one is called. Oh, Bashful Monkey. We've got, oh no, this one. I think she bought this one Teddy for Christmas because she knew I actually wanted this one. And this is the Bartholomew Bear. I just could not get him anywhere. This one we've had for quite a while. Jessie bought, no, my brother bought Jessie this for when he was born. Pretty sure this is a Jellycat, yeah. Is this just like a Bashful Monkey? I'm not too, elephant I mean. It's definitely not a monkey. We've got a Jellycat in here, I think, which Jessie sleeps with every single night, and it's the one that Ellie bought him when I literally just found out I was pregnant, and that's the first ever Jellycat I ever had. It's the exact same as Teddy's, just in like, oh, it's here, look. It's because he slept in this bed last night because I was supposed to move him and I didn't, and I just like to sleep next to him, so I just left him in there last night. But other than that, they are doing amazing in that room, like amazing. Yeah, this one, which Jessie sleeps with, and he cuddles up to it and he tucks it into bed. It's so cute. And then back into the room. Around this side we've got the ladder here, which is this little corner over here I just need to sort out a little bit, and I also need to sort out the horrendous paint job I did. There we go. And that's because the masking tape I left on for too long, as you all noticed. And when I took it off, it's just ripped some of the paint off, so I just need to touch it up a little bit. But yeah, this is full of clothes ready for Teddy that were Jessie's. This I just need to sort out the wire. It usually goes around there, but I had the Alexa downstairs in the kitchen yesterday when I was on my own. Someone's actually asked me this morning on TikTok where this photo is, well, sorry, drawing of Jessie is from. My auntie actually drew this of Jessie for his first birthday. I will try and find the original photo, but my auntie is an amazing artist. She actually works as an art teacher at a college, so she's just absolutely amazing. Look at that. That's fully drawn all by her of Jessie. So yeah, this is where the Jellycats are going to go. This actually went viral on TikTok, I think. It's the shelf from Matalan, which has got, you know, it's got all this space here. I need to catch Jimmy. I keep forgetting to ask Jimmy basically to see if he can put it up for me. Jimmy barely gets a chance to do anything. So I keep forgetting to say to him, like when he's at home and we're just chilling downstairs, can you quickly just put this shelf up for me? I mean, I could do it, but I would just make the most horrendous job. So that is going to go here, and then the little Jellycats are going to go in there, and we've got more soft toys on back here, guys. I did get rid of I gave a few to charity, but these ones I can't, because obviously we've got the Seaside Squad and we've got the OG Bradley Bear. I think I've got the OG Bradley Bear at my mum and dad's house, like the old one with the little safari top on. But yeah. So that's the boys' room, basically all finished, apart from that shelf, and it's been the best decision we ever made. When we first brought it up about doing it, I was kind of against it, because I just thought it was just going to be a massive job, and it kind of were, you know. It were a lot of work to sort through everything that I'd kept for, you know, nearly 3 years, and all the furniture and stuff, and getting all new. But it has been the best decision we ever made. And I don't know if you will remember a few videos back, I think before we just started the room, and I was talking about us moving out next year. I feel like that's just off the cards, because now that we've done this room, the house just feels totally different. And it also feels totally different after I've done this huge declutter that I've done. If you don't know, I've basically decluttered a lot of the house. Like, I have gone full force with this declutter. You know, I hold on to a lot of stuff for the sake of it, really. And like in the last few weeks, I've really took it upon myself to really, you know, give things away. And I will say a lot of the time that the house is too small for us, or, you know, we ain't got storage, or we ain't got room. And really it was just because I was holding on to too much stuff, and the house is actually perfect for us. Obviously, I love this house so much. I've said this so many times. I love this house, but I feel like next year I'm in really no real rush to move away. I love the school that Jessie's at, and I kinda want to stay here before primary admissions to make sure he gets into that school, because I really want him to stay at the school he's at. Because I love it so much. It's a really good school, and he's made some lovely friends there, and I know that if we did have to move him, you know, he would just get adjusted to it, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm happy staying put here. I love this house so much, and now that we've done this room, like I said, it's just gave a total different feel to everything, and it's just, I love it. And I just can't imagine leaving this house. I don't want to leave it yet anyway. But like I said, you know, you say stuff like this all the time. You just never know what is going to happen. You never know. So yeah, but as of right now, I'm feeling like I just want to stay in this house forever. So it's 2 o'clock, time flies so quickly. I've actually got to set off for Jessie in about probably an hour and 15 minutes. So I've put all the washing away up here. Ooh. I'm just going to nip downstairs now and think and do just a little bit tidy of the living room before Teddy wakes up. And just see what I can get done, really. Right, Teddy's awake now, so I've popped downstairs and I'm going to show you the bits that I've got from British Sourdough. And I've also just had 2 more parcels delivered, which are definitely for bread making. I don't actually know which ones they are, but yeah, British Sourdough. Sorry, I'm a bit scared of filming because the lady across the road is having some work done in her garden, and the men doing the work can literally just look over and see me filming with camera, so I'm a bit scared. But yeah, British Sourdough sell all of the mason cash bits. Not all of them, just some of the collection. So I got some bits from there. So first things first, I got this gorgeous mason cash jug, which I've actually bought more for decoration, although I will use it. But I just think the mason cash pieces just look so timeless and beautiful. I think they've been going since the 1800s. And their mixing bowls are so popular, like even in America a lot of people use them. And if you go on their TikTok and look at the comments, a lot of people say that they've got their grandma's like mason cash mixing bowl from years and years ago, so they last really well. And I just thought this was really nice to have up on the shelf in the kitchen, or you know, even to have some gravy in it. I mean, I know it's not a gravy boat that I usually would have, but I just thought it looked really pretty, so I got that from British Sourdough and I've already got it popped up on the shelf. Also from Mason Cash, I've got bread form. So I've not made a loaf of bread yet, but I'm hoping to with this. This is a terracotta bread form, and it's got the Mason Cash there, and I just think it looks so beautiful. So you can just buy the tins that the bread you can put the bread in and put it in the oven. But this one seems really good, although I didn't realise, and I just want to say just in case you get one, that you've got to season it before you use it. I didn't realise that, so it's a good job. And the only reason I knew is because when they were packing my order on live, when I were watching them do it, the guy said make sure you season it, because I don't usually read stuff that's on the thing, so I would have never known. And you've got to do it before you use it for the first time, so you've got to like submerge it in warm water for half an hour, then allow it to dry naturally, which takes 2 hours. Then you've got to rub it in vegetable oil and put it in a cold oven until the oven gets to 220 degrees, and then bake it for 25 minutes or until the oil has dried out completely. Then you've got to remove it from the oven and allow it to completely cool naturally, and then repeat the steps to 2 to 5 again, so the oil and the oven. And I didn't realise that, but you only have to do that once and then you don't have to do it again. So I got that, and then I got, well, I actually ordered one of these, but I've got 2, which I don't know if I ordered 2 or if the pack comes with 2, but these are bread scrapers, which I am so excited about, because when I've been making my focaccia this week, all the videos I see like them scraping the bowl down to get all of the mixture in, and I've not been able to do it because I've not had a proper scraper. So now I've got a scraper. I think this is what I'm most excited about, to be honest, my little pink scrapers. And then I got these because the other night when we went round to Jimmy's friend's house to Book Scotland, I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna make him a chocolate chip focaccia to take as just like a little treat, because I'd love to start doing stuff like that, like making bread for my friends and things. Anyway, I ended up burning the full thing, so I never took it because it completely burnt. But I also got these bags from British Sourdough, also for us as well, but it's just these little bread bags with a little window in, so you can see what's inside, just for us, because at the minute I've got all of my bread that I've made wrapped up in tea towels. So I thought I could use those. Oh, I thought they were all going to fall then. And then it also comes with these little stickers that says handmade. How cute is that? Right, that is everything I got from British Sourdough. I'm now going to open these parcels. I don't know what this is actually. I think this, I don't know. I'm not really going to guess. I'm just going to open it and have a look. Is this my cutter? I think it is. It is! It's my KitchenAid all-purpose scraper. So we've got that for cutting the bread. When I made my little rolls the other day, you can just use a knife, but they all use this and I want one, so I got the KitchenAid scraper. I'm sure you can use that for cutting. Is that what people, or have I bought a scraper? I don't know. Ideal for scraping, crushing, chopping and measuring. I'm sure it'll come in handy anyway, either way. And then this one, let's open this up. Have I got scissors? I don't think this is the mixing bowl. I've ordered a proper Mason Cash mixing bowl because it feels too light to be that. I've snapped it. I've just snapped my rabbit bowl. No, the ears come off. Oh my god, honestly, I'm a nightmare. I'll stick it on with some glue. It'll be okay. I got that last year. Oh wow, they've sent that in a big box for that. Look at the size of the box. And then look what's in it. Nah. Right, so this is a smaller baking tray basically. It's actually a brownie tin. But the tray that I'm currently using for the focaccia is too big, so when it's coming out of the oven, it's actually not big enough for me to cut in half to make an actual focaccia sandwich. It's more for like a tear off and put a bit of bread on. Whereas I want it to be used for sandwiches, so I've got a smaller baking tray. This actually feels like a really good baking tray as well. It's actually Nadia. I think she won Great British Bake Off, didn't she, a few years ago? Anyway, what have we got on, Teddy? Are you saying hello? We've got Tabby McTat on because he's just been really upset crying after his sleep. Put this on and he instantly stopped crying, didn't you? Because it's your absolute favourite. Are you going to say hi?
Yes.
Say hi, everyone. Can you wave? Do you waving? Hi. So yeah, this is mine and boy's favourite. We love Tabby McTat so much, and I feel like it's just going to be one of those really nostalgic things that when I watch it, I'm just going to cry because it's just so lovely, isn't it? So yeah, we're just gonna have a bit of a chill now, waiting before we have to go and pick Jessie up, and then we'll be having a nice chill for the rest of the night. This is what I love about spring, summertime, because you can literally say that you've got no plans, and then within 5 minutes your friend messages you saying, does no one want to come round to ours in garden for a few drinks tonight, and you're off. That's what I love about this time of year. So yeah, a bit of an update. I picked Jessie up from school, got home. Jessie was so tired, like really tired. He actually took himself up to bed, which sometimes he does, to go on his little iPad and watch something. Yeah. But you ended up falling asleep, didn't you?
I didn't watch anything.
Did you just go straight to sleep?
Yeah.
Well, he was asleep anyway. Yeah. And then Teddy didn't have his full nap like he usually would, and he was so tired, like I know he's gonna go to bed probably in the next hour. So I waited for Jimmy to get back. He stayed with Teddy, and because Jessie's had a sleep, I brought Jessie with me so that he can burn off some energy, so that hopefully he's not up until, you know, late tonight and he can have a good sleep. But you're very excited, aren't you?
Yeah. And
it's actually Jessie's first time meeting Winnie because he's never met her. You haven't met her yet, have you? Because every time we've met up, he's been at school, so...
And I got shorts.
Yes, you have got shorts on, haven't you? Yeah. I've got a dress on that I got from Vinted. It's actually originally Free People. But I'm talking to you in car because we've just been to Tesco and I picked up some alcohol-free strawberry and lime recorder leg. A pack for me and a pack for Ellie. And I think this girl next to me is feeling guilty because she's just pulled up into mother and baby with no baby or kids. Honestly, do you know the other day I was at Morrison's and there were 5 people in this. I was probably there for about 20 minutes because I was doing Vinted parcels, and 5 people went into mother and baby without any kids or anything. But yeah, anyway, that's another subject for another day. We're gonna get off, aren't we? Don't know how long we'll be there for. We've actually had no dinner either, so I might have to pick us some up on way back. But yeah, let's go and have some fun at Matilda's house. Are you excited? This is the only bit of sun that we have.
I'm filming the fence because that's the only sunshine.
I know, I've just said to everyone that we're going to Matilda's house because it's sunny, and now it's absolutely freezing. The kids have got Heidi's in a full-on coat and poor Jessie's absolutely freezing, aren't you? Are you cold?
Easy come and easy go. You're an unfading star, a gentle love, the kind that lifts you up.
There you go.
I football ground with a Spider-Man blanket.
A football ground with a Spider-Man blanket. Wow, that's cool. Hello everyone, it is now Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days after I last filmed. That's crazy. I have planned to film the last 2 days. It's now the Easter holidays. Easter holidays started on Monday, it's now Wednesday. But we've just been at home these last 2 days, just chilling, having a proper like just chilled start to holidays, having Jessie at home all day, and now we are venturing out and hopefully we'll have lots more trips out this Easter holidays. And it's crazy to think like Jessie just going to school for 3 hours a day is so good for all of us, the routine and everything. Obviously I've loved these last 2 days having him home all day, but the routine has been out the window, and it just makes such a difference when you're in a good, like, not, I wouldn't say solid routine, because you know sometimes we might do stuff differently, but just having like that base routine is just so good. But we're enjoying his Easter holidays. We're actually going to the farm this morning to see, oh, we're going to see Jessie? Easter bunny. So we were going to go on a walk, and we were going to have a walk around Newmiller Dam, and then we were going to the park. And then this morning when I was just having a scroll, my morning scroll, I saw that the farm near to us has got the Easter bunny coming out this morning, and I showed Jessie the photo and said, do you want to go and see the Easter bunny? And he said yes. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to go to a little farm, so I'm talking really fast, aren't I? And we're going to see the Easter bunny, which is really exciting. So we're just ready now to leave. Jessie's found this, haven't you? A key ring.
Yeah.
From when you were in Mummy's tummy.
Yeah, and look, that's my face.
That is your face. That's when you was in Mummy's tummy. And now look at you. Nearly, I won't say nearly 4 year old, but
I'm not a baby now.
Oh, I know. Don't say that. Don't make me cry so early on in morning, Jessie. Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm not a baby now, cause I'm an old boy now.
You're an old boy. Why? How old are you? Can you remember?
3.
Good boy. Why did they come out with the most heart-wrenching stuff ever?
Not also big miss.
You're not gonna bring the key ring of you, the 4D scan of you, no?
No, I'm not gonna be moving.
No? Bless him. Anyway, yeah, that's just plans for today. No idea what we're doing a bit later on when we're back from the farm. Probably just have a good chill. Let Teddy have a sleep, because yesterday the boys didn't sleep all day because, like I said, the routine was just not there with Jessie not going to school. Teddy would normally fall asleep on the way back up home from school and then have a good sleep and then like still be okay to go to bed at like 7:30, 8:30. The first night though, they both had late naps, and yesterday neither of them had naps, but I powered through and I thought I'm not going to let them sleep now because it got to about 3 o'clock. Powered through. They both went to bed about 7 and they slept amazing last night. One of the best nights we've had in a long time. Although Jessie just sleeps through the night now, which is amazing. And just a bit of hope for you all, if you are struggling with sleep. It was literally this time last year, and I've mentioned this so many times on my videos, that Jessie wouldn't go to bed until 10, 11 o'clock at night. Every single night without fail. Even if he'd not had a nap through the day, he still wouldn't go to bed until 10, 11 every single night. And a year later, it's totally changed. We've not done anything different. Obviously, he's gone to school and stuff, but I would even say like towards the end of last year, you know, he's sleeping pretty solidly through the night now and going to bed early.
I had a drink of a juice in a bottle.
You've had a drink of straight dilute, not diluted. I didn't even see you were doing that. Is that, were it nice? Are you sure? Was it a bit strong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. You want some more? Anyway, we're all ready to go. Jesse chose his outfit today. Do you want to show him what you're wearing? His Steelers jumper and his jeans that he is absolutely obsessed with. He loves his jeans so much. Anyway, let's go to the farm. What do you think? Come on then, Jesse boy.
Every day I see miserable people.
Jesse, look.
Look.
That's so cute.
I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on a Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always put it on Monday when you can get what you're trying to say me up?
Right, Right, we're at the farm. We've seen Easter Bunny, haven't we, Jessie? Does anyone else when they're at the farm just bypass the llamas very quickly? I'm just walking past them now and they terrify me because one spat at me at Cannon Hall when I was younger and I've just never been able to look at them the same since. They terrify me. Also, since last time we came here, they've done loads of improvements. Like they've got all these little sheds and everything. It's looking so gorgeous. Yes? Yeah, well, tell everyone what we're going to see now. Oh yeah, I think you can go and play in there, I think. But we're going to go to the proper play area in a second, aren't we? Yeah? Who are we going to go and see now, Jessie? Meerkats. Are you wanting to go over there?
We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's go to your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always put on money when you can get what you're trying to
You think Meerkats live there? I think they're a bit further down here. Right, we're now home from the farm. The boys absolutely loved it. They've had such a good time, haven't you? And now they're just having some snacks that they didn't manage to eat whilst we were there. We sat down and had dinner, but I didn't get any footage of it, but we just had...
And look at
boys,
me.
I know you look amazing, don't you? Because you've got a yellow wristband on. He's obsessed now with the yellow wristband that we've got on.
Yeah, and you took my purse off because you can't see my belly.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're home. It's 12:10, and I thought we could do unpackaging together of this new look order. It's a dress and some sandals. So I think in the first part of this video I mentioned obviously I'm going on a hen do in June, and I'm struggling. We're all struggling for outfits so bad to try and find outfits, more so for the night time when we have to wear black. Just struggling to find like a black dress. I think I'm gonna go for the Odd Muse one, the tight fitted one with the flowy thing, but I do want to try it on. So when I go to Liverpool next week, I'm going to go into flannels and see if they've got it in. Although there is a flannels in Barnsley as well, and I could probably go and try it on there. But next week, obviously, I'm just going to be with my mum. Anyway, I've ordered this for the hen do, but I just think I'm just going to start wearing it now. I can't tell you what it is that I'll be wearing this to, obviously, because if Meg's watching this and I say what we're doing, even though I don't know if she watches the videos, but still I don't want to risk it. So I'm not saying anything. But this is for through the day. And I saw this, I will say, right, when I went on to New Look these last few days, they are absolutely killing it at the minute. The stuff on there is unbelievable. So if you've not had a look, if you're looking for any like dresses or anything for anything you're getting up to this year, go and have a look at New Look, because absolutely stunning dresses. And I saw this one and I thought, I'm gonna have to get it because I'm wanting to wear more yellow this year. I think it's the most beautiful colour, especially on outfits. So I've got this. It's a different material to what I was thinking. I thought it was more of that material, but it's a bit chiffony, like loose. But oh my god, it looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. It just looks really comfy, but something you can style up or style down. And I will be kind of styling this down with some sandals, but I just thought just for summer it would be the most beautiful dress. So I am going to try it on. I got it in a size 16, and it says $49.99 on here, but it were on offer for some reason down to $41.99. And then I got these because I've actually got no sandals at all. I don't know, what did I wear last year? Can't even remember. But anyway, oh my god, they're stunning. They look so nice. So I went for these ones just for like some everyday sandals really. I do want the Fairfax and Favour, is it Heacham sandals. I had my eye on those all last year and I've not done it. Whether I do this year or not, I'm not sure, but I have. Yes?
This is not green, but this one is a yellow one.
It's a yellow one. But I have said that I want like Fairfax purchases to be something not just bought like on a whim, you know. I want them to be special purchases, so I'm not sure. But these are the ones I've gone for. How gorgeous are they? I got them in a size 5. It says $25.99 on the bottom, but I'm sure they were 25% off or something. I didn't pay that for them. I paid $19, I think. I'm just going to try them on because sometimes I can be a 6. They're perfect. Just unfortunately the feet aren't looking the best. Could do with a manicure or something like that. They're really nice. Let me quickly show you. I absolutely love them, and with that yellow dress, it's gonna look so beautiful. So I think I am gonna try the dress on just to make sure that it's all good, but I think it will fit. Just want to make sure. Oh, it looks okay. So happy with that. There was so much more things I could order. I actually had about 5 things in my basket, and I took it out because, as you know, I'm really trying to not spend unnecessary money, and I just wanted that nice dress for the summer and for, I nearly said where we're going, for the hen do, because I thought it would just be really nice, and I needed some sandals because I ain't got any. I've only got the loafers at the minute, and it's starting to ramp up the warmness in the UK at the minute. It's starting to get really warm, although I'm gutted because I was actually going to wear this dress, the yellow dress, to Liverpool next Wednesday when we go overnight, and it's raining. I thought typical, absolute typical. Anyway, I'm going to pop this dress on, and hopefully it'll look okay, fingers crossed. Right, I've quickly run upstairs to the long length mirror. How gorgeous is this? It's so beautiful, and it's so nice and easy to wear. Like, it's not tight anywhere. It's just so, it's one of those outfits where you feel like you've got nothing on and can just move freely. You know, like sometimes when you've got jeans on and it's so hard to just do like normal tasks because they're just like really annoying to wear. This is just so free flowing and lovely, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love it so much. The material is beautiful, the little pattern on it, don't know if you can see up close here, it's got this little print on it, and then the sandals I absolutely love. I've just realised I did get them in wide fit. I tend to go for wide fit if there's an option for that, just because sometimes I feel like shoes can really pinch my feet together at the end, and obviously we want to be comfy. So, oh my god, I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. I love it so much. I really, really love it, and there's no chance I'm saving this or the hen do. I have got to wear this like immediately. I think I might just leave it on for the rest of the day because how gorgeous is it? In fact, I'm going to make some bread. Do you like it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a bit different, but it's yellow and it's a bit different.
It's a bit different? What, you think it's a bit different to what Mummy usually wears?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's yellow?
Yeah, and like the shoes.
You like the shoes? Me too. They're really pretty, aren't they? So cute, Jessie. What do you think to the dress then? Do you think the dress looks okay?
Yeah, I think it's different.
You think it's different, but do you think it's okay? Do you think it looks pretty?
Yeah, I think it's not purple, but
It's not purple, no.
it's kind of means it looks like a bit of Steelers.
It looks like Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers is orange though. This is yellow. Ain't it?
And look, yeah, the same colour.
It's the same colour as his wristband, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matching.
Yeah, it's the same colour.
Anyway, if I remember, Liv, if you're watching this back editing this video, please go and link this down below because I'm terrible for forgetting to link stuff. Anyway, I will try and link it down below, but if not, I will have linked it on Instagram. Right, I thought we could make some bread together because I haven't made any in about a week, and I haven't used my mixing bowl, which I've not shown you guys. It arrived the day after I filmed the first part of this video. I think it came on the Saturday. My gorgeous mason cash bowl, look how stunning. So beautiful. Honestly, do you know when I opened it? I've actually got a video on TikTok and Instagram of when I first opened it, and I was actually speechless at just how stunning it is. It's just so beautiful. And yeah, I've not made any in a week. The last one I made burnt. It was chocolate chip bread though, not just normal one. Can't make any proper bread yet, like, not proper bread, like loaves of bread, because I've still not seasoned the bread form thing, and I need to do that. So I think that would take like a full day, not a full day, but I think I'm gonna have to spend like a morning doing it. So I need to get that done at some point so I can actually make a proper loaf of bread for us. Because, for example, now we've actually run out of like store-bought bread. So it would have been perfect to have some actual homemade bread. Anyway, let me get everything out that I need. I'm actually running out on supplies a little bit, and I need to go and stock up on everything. For the chocolate focaccia I made last week that burnt, apart from that, I got some really good like growth on it. Is that the right word? Like height, like it really, really went up nicely in the oven. And I actually used a bit of a stronger flour I think the lady that I get the recipe from says that you should use a flour with 12 grams of protein or higher in. This one's got 14 grams of flour in. The one I was using before has got 12 grams in. And she recommended to use Marriage's flour, which I couldn't get in Morrison's. I think you can actually order it online. And then British Sourdough also recommend, I can't remember what theirs is called, but theirs is like a Canadian flour. They've got like 3 different types. So obviously still getting to grips with all of this bread thing. But yeah, I used that one last week and I could really tell the difference actually. Even with just 2 grams of protein difference, it made a massive difference. Let me clean my space up a little bit. I think whilst I'm doing this, I'm just gonna potter around and tidy some bits up in the kitchen. So for the recipe, I hate sharing stuff that's not my own because it's not my recipe, it's Lacey's recipe on TikTok. She is amazing, and if you don't follow her for all the bread stuff, you need to go and follow her because her account is just dreamy. So I will show you her page actually. You alright? You getting some chocolate? Yeah? I'll show you her page quickly and you can go on and have a look at her because this is, I got the full recipe from her.
The froggy was upside down.
The froggy was upside down?
Yeah.
Oh. So this is her page. It's called Lace's Bakes. Is it? _Lace Bakes _. And the focaccia recipe is literally pinned here. It's currently on 10 point. Oh, it's on 11 million views now. 11 million views, and everything's there in the caption. So I'm constantly going back onto that TikTok page to see what I'm doing before it gets stuck in my brain and I know what I'm doing off by heart. But then another account that I recommend that I absolutely love is Louisa's Kitchen Garden. I could sit and watch her videos all day long. She's absolutely amazing. She does like all the bread making things. She actually sells like individual recipes that you can buy. And I bought her sandwich roll recipe the other day for like £3 and then you just get to keep it. So they're my recommendations for people. Right, I think I've got everything. So I've got flour, I've got extra virgin olive oil, honey, table salt, yeast. I feel like I'm missing something. I've got my bowl. I'm using my new tray today, so hopefully it goes well. This is a tiny little bit smaller than the one that Lacey uses. This is 7 by 13 and the one she recommends is 9 by 13, so I'm sure it won't make a massive difference, but hopefully today I can actually get a proper sandwich out of the focaccia, because like I said, I can't remember what I've said and what I've not said. It's mostly just been like tearing off and eating with some butter on because the baking tray I had before was far too big. So yeah, I've got my scraper. I'm so excited. I've got my new scraper. And I've got this as well, which I love. My thing that I showed you the other day. Did I show you this? I don't think I did I? I can't remember. Anyway, this, my new thingy, which I don't think I will need actually. Do you know what I'm wanting next? Next on my list for bread making stuff is an apron. I want an apron like Louisa's Kitchen Garden, like she's got. If anyone knows where I can get one, let me know. It's so cute, but I do get flour like all over. Right, let's go.
There's a kind of peace moving every couple years, packing up and finding a new home. There's a beauty in the anonymity it brings. When my feet get to itching, I just run.
Right, so I've just got it to this consistency. This is, sometimes I struggle with this bit because I'm not 100% sure if this is how it's supposed to look. The first time I did it, I put far too much water in. So I start with the 390 mils first, and then I just add in gradually, just until I get to this. But I honestly just go off Lacey's video. So she shows in the video what the texture should be like, and I just kind of try and match mine to it. But oh my god, guys, I can't believe how much easier it is working with a bowl, like an actual bowl rather than a plastic one. It has made a massive difference, and I am honestly, I can't tell you how excited I am that I get to use this little scraper. It just makes me so happy. Right, that's now resting or proving, I can't remember what the actual word is for it, for 15 minutes before I do the first stretch and fold. So I'm going to tidy up the absolute mess I make. I probably should put something underneath the bowl when I do it.
It's just that I wish it were different, but hey, the plane is boarding, time to go.
Right, time for the first lot of stretch and folds. If anyone's got any tips for stretch and fold, let me know, because I feel like I'm doing it all wrong. I need to look at a proper tutorial on how to do it. I do get a bowl of water like Lacey does at the side to dip my fingers in to do it. But yeah, I'm so sorry, the angles are so bad. I've got no other, in fact I could put you up here actually. Anyway, let me try and put you up here and you might be able to see.
There are mornings I wake up and don't know where I am. Another city I'll be leaving soon. But in between the planes and cars are strangers who became...
Right, it's been just under an hour and a half. There's 20 minutes left on my timer and I put it on for an hour and a half. But I actually need to sort the baking tray out now because it's going to move on to here. But let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's grown loads. It's grown. Oh my god, it's so satisfying, honestly. Right, so now I'm going to line this baking tray up with some baking paper. Plop this out onto here, and I don't know, I think this baking tray is actually too small, even though it's not far off the measurements that Lacey uses for her tray. I just feel like this is far too small, but I'm going to give it a try anyway, because it's all about trial and error. We're not going to get it right first time. This is only my 4th time making focaccia, so still very early on in the journey. So yeah, we'll try it and see how it goes.
And in many ways I suppose it's true, but I just can't quite swallow bitter pills or safer roads now that I have walked the other route. Oh, call out all you who wander, seeking beyond wherever you've been.
Right, I don't think it's going to be too bad actually. It was a little bit more difficult to like manage in the smaller tray as opposed to the big tray, but I just didn't oil it enough around the edges so it stuck. Another tip from me, just in case your oven's the same as mine, although I don't know the difference in ovens. When I watched Lacey's video, she puts a lot of oil on the bottom, so I did the exact same the first time. And the base of the focaccia came out so oily, like really just sticking oil. It was still could still eat it fine. And she actually commented on my first video of me doing it and just said that, you know, different ovens work differently, and her oven crisps up the bottom whereas mine doesn't, so I don't put as much oil on the bottom now. Also, if you can hear singing in the background, it's because that's the phase we're going through at the minute. Jesse is obsessed with sing. He's like sing before, but more so recently. Anyway, this is now going to be covered for an hour and a half again, and then it'll be oven time. Right, I've had one more delivery. This is actually something I've wanted for nearly a month, and when I went on to order it the first time, it had run out of stock, and I kept going back on to have a look when it were back in. And finally the other day, when I ordered all my Mason Cash stuff, I saw that they were expecting it in stock at a certain date and you could order it, and it's come earlier than expected. So this is actually part of the boys' room transformation, although it's actually for mine and Jimmy's room now. Because I'll show you it. I'll go upstairs and I'll show you when Jimmy's home, but let me turn it this way. The boys' wardrobe that is now in mine and Jimmy's room has like 2 grey baskets on the top that I bought when I was pregnant with Jessie, and it's just got like little bits in that I've not like fully sorted out, and it just because the grey doesn't really match, and I just wanted something a little bit bigger to be able to fit more things in. So when I saw this, I thought it's absolutely perfect and will be perfect for like future things as well. It's one of those things you will keep forever, and because it doesn't get pulled out and used much, I'm hoping it's just going to stay nice. I shouldn't have done that towards me then. So it's this. Oh, it's perfect size as well. I have actually measured it to make sure. Oh, here we go. It's this big storage trunk to go on top of the wardrobe. And to be honest, I do need a bit more storage anyway for all the clothes that are Jessie's that I keep for Teddy, because I've just got them shoved in different little places. But how gorgeous is that? Really, really good size as well. So I'm going to be able to fit absolutely loads in there. But we've always got something here. Is anyone else this here? Because like we don't have a hallway, like the door's there, walk straight into the kitchen. I feel like we've always got something here that needs to either be taken to the bin, for Jimmy's car or just like, you know, cardboard rubbish. But here's a little bit more of a close-up of it. It feels really good quality as well. I think it was £45. Some Very. I really like Very because they've got so many good things on there. They do all the amazing cash stuff. They've got River Island, Free People on there. And I just always find myself going on to have a little nosy. Right, let's take these off and we'll open it up. So this is it open. Very big space. And because it's also heightened at the top here, you can just squeeze a little bit more things in there. So I'm very excited about that because it's always good to have more storage. And on that note, when I was doing my bread, I thought I need to show you this as well. This is my new little friend on here. Got it from TikTok shop. And it's just a little magnet. You stick it on the side of your fridge and then you can just pop things in there. So we tend to have like the dilute out on the side. We have like, you know, the spray, and then this just keeps it all away so that when you're looking, when you walk in, you don't see it, but when you come right corner, it's here. Again, it's just another little storage thing for us, just to neaten things up a little bit more. So I'm so excited for that. When Jimmy's home, I'll go up. He should be home soon, although he's not messaged me to say he's on his way. And when I get that text through, I always get so excited when he's on his way home from work. Not because it's been an hard day with boys, just because I just get so excited for him to come home. I just love it. Anyway, I'm so excited for my bread. All I'm thinking about is a piece of focaccia with Kerrygold butter, because that is the best butter in the world. And I just want it now, but I've got there's another hour and 8 minutes left. But I probably could just leave it an hour. When she says to prove it or leave it, she says between an hour and an hour and a half. But then I saw someone say the longer you leave it, the better it tastes. I don't know if that's true. Someone let me know. So yeah, hopefully it won't be long and I can shove that bread into the oven. Look at that. So there is 9 minutes left on this hour and a half timer. I'm just gonna spread it out to the sides, put some sea salt on top and a little bit more oil, because I always get worried it's just gonna be far too oily. But look at that, how much it's grown. Woohoo, I'm so excited. It's time to get it out. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Oh, whoa. That just hit me in the face. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. I still don't know if I need more height on it to actually make sound. You know, like when I see people's doing their own and I like cut it in half and have like these really big thick sandwiches. I don't think I've got that, but nevertheless it looks amazing. I don't know what went on here, but I'm very happy. I just hope it's cooked all the way through, because obviously this is the first time I've used this baking tray and I want surely it is I'm gonna have a check. I know you shouldn't really mess with it when it's first come out, and you should leave it to cool down, but I just want to check. Is it like, I don't know, I think it's all right. So I'm gonna take it out of the baking tray and just put it on the cooling rack, and then I think I've got a bit of Kerrygold left. Jimmy's home now, by the way. Jimmy's going to the shop, and he said send me a list. I've sent him a list saying butter Kerrygold in exclamation marks. Right, let's have a look underneath. Oh, do you know what? Haha, figured it out. So I did something different. On the bottom of our oven, we already had this here, right? Which I actually didn't realise fully comes out. I just thought it was like a tray that you could pull out, like an extra baking tray. So I've been putting like the bread on the bottom, because you're supposed to put it on the bottom shelf. I've been pouring it on top of this, which is why I think the first time I did it and all the other times, the bottom wasn't getting crispy because the bottom of the tray wasn't heating up. Oh, I've just poured oil all over the floor. I'm so silly. Whereas now, I took that out and actually put this fully on the bottom shelf, and now that's warmed up and it's crisped the bottom up loads. Now it's just a waiting game for it to cool down so I can have some butter with it. Might just get a little bit off. Just get a little bit. It's just like, it's really hard to not do it, do you know what I mean? I just want the bread. Let's have a look. It's literally steaming. I think it looks a bit gummy, but that's because I have cut it, and you shouldn't do that. But let me get that Kerrygold down. Kerrygold butter, if you've never tried it, best butter on planet Earth. So beautiful. It's better than Lurpak, tell you that. Better than Lurpak. And then at some point I do want to try and redo my chocolate my chocolate chip focaccia. Seeing this last week, it totally burnt. Oh my god. Nothing better than bread and butter. Right, I'm upstairs. I'm gonna have to be quiet because the boys are, well, Teddy's asleep, Jessie's just settling down. But these are the boxes that I was on about that are on top of the wardrobe. I'm replacing it with this. Is going to look so much better. Believe it or not, guys, I did make the bed today, but Jessie decided to hide underneath it earlier, and it's just crumpled it all up, but it's fine. He had a good time and he laughed. Anyway, I'm going to pop this on instead. Very excited. Much better and fits perfectly. Right, it is settle down time. Teddy actually fell asleep at 6 o'clock, which I don't know if is going to be bad for waking up in the night or getting up really early, but he was so tired, bless him. He had a really early sleep at farm, and it were only about half an hour, 40 minutes, so I knew he were going to be tired tonight, but there were no chance I was keeping him up. Jessie's really tired and wants to stay in bed, and he'll probably be asleep soon. Jimmy's at the shop, and I am now going to tidy up this living room, ready to get settled for tonight and watch Celebrity Big Brother. I don't know how long I'm going to carry on watching it for. I mean, I know it's only third night tonight, but I just can't get into it as much as like other shows. I don't know what it is. I can just never stick to it. And when I was younger, I used to absolutely love Big Brother just in general. When Davina were doing it, I probably shouldn't have been watching it at that age, but I loved it so much. And I remember once this lady got out. She was called Sam. It was just like the normal Big Brother, and I cried so much when she got evicted out. I still remember crying about it. Anyway, I'm gonna tidy up now because there's nothing better. I always make sure now that I do this on a night because it's much better to settle down in, and it's also much better to come downstairs in the morning and just see a clear room. Even if I just, like, you know, but you know, not put toys back properly, I just put everything in its place at least, and it'll make you feel so much better, and it definitely makes us feel a lot better. Even Jimmy says it's so much better when room's a little bit more clear. So I'm gonna do that now, and then it's 7:10. I need to get a shower actually. Still need to get a shower. I've usually been in by now, and then it'll be cup of tea time.